Hey everybody, welcome back to the show floor. Pete Smails here with Rancher Labs. I'm joined for this live stream session from a couple of our friends from HPE, Michael and Kawhi. If you guys would just do a quick introduction of yourselves, please.
Yeah, sure. My name is Michael Mattsson. I'm a tech marketing engineer with HPE, and with me I got Kawhi.
Hey, it's Kawhi Lake Island in Hawaii. So my name is Kawhi, and I work in solutions product management, focusing specifically on container solutions at HPE.
Excellent. That may be the best introduction, by the way. Kawhi, like the island. All right, I got that. That works. All right, so you guys have a pretty good presence at the show. You know, things have been happening for the last couple of days.
Absolutely.
You know, would love to get your respective takes on sort of what have you seen that you like? What are you looking forward to seeing over the next couple of days? What are your your feeling about the show overall? We'd love to get your thoughts.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I just love the community and the growth here at KubeCon. I mean, I went to 2016 when it was in a hotel lobby, right? And seeing this growth and how so many startups are coming in here. I mean, I love to come here and just like see who's who in the suit, right? And really good keynote speakers this year as well. It's been really good so far. I'm looking forward to the ones tomorrow as well. Actually.
Cool. Why, any thoughts?
Yeah, actually, it's my first time at KubeCon.
Hey, all right, welcome.
So what I really like, aside from seeing all the technology partners and actually potential vendors that we could partner with to build out the whole HPE ecosystem, is hearing about all these really cool use cases of how our customers or potential other type of customers are deploying containers at scale.
Yeah.
So it's a great learning experience. And actually, I was quite inspired by this keynote yesterday from Mr. Hightowers.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's quite the evangelist.
So that was quite a speech.
Yeah, no, he's great. And the thing I think I would add to what you guys are saying and give me your thoughts on this. I mean, we've been coming here. You know, Rancher's been coming here for years, and it's the fact that you guys are here, that HPE is here, okay, with the presence that you've got. There are a lot of vendors that are sort of going all in. Okay, so I think from an overall, the thing we're consistently seeing is from an overall market maturity, and to your point about ecosystem, it's all about the ecosystem, but we're seeing the nature of the vendors that are here, that are committing to Kubernetes is a really strong testament to what's happening in the market. You know, and obviously, you know, that works well for customers and the conversations we're having with customers, being that this was your first year here. The nature of the conversations has changed dramatically over the last year, even where it was, you know, a higher percentage last year, we're like, oh, I'm just learning about containers. I'm learning about Kubernetes. Tell me more. Now it's I'm running in production, or I'm running, you know, I've got this running here, and I need to go to production, so I need to address security, compliance. I need to address persistent storage. All, you know, it's like, these are all the cornerstones of watching a market mature. So I don't know if you guys have additional thoughts on that.
Absolutely. I mean, somehow I think Kubernetes is on every IT manager's agenda, right?
Yeah.
It's such a strategic piece of infrastructure that is becoming so commonplace, right? So everybody needs to have something to do with it in the terms that it need to be to deliver and faster, build faster, scale faster, et cetera, et cetera. They need to retrain their staff and all that. And the traditional HPE customer, you can kind of think that is like a very old style enterprise, right? But they're like going all in, right? And
I think that's the point. The fact that an HPE, you know, you have an enormous base, and some percentage of that base, to your point, could be considered sort of heritage IT, if you will, and that's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. But they're all in. I mean, it speaks to this ubiquity. So, you know,
feed in.
Definitely. So I talked to customer quite a bit, and I spoke to quite a bit of our enterprise customers. I think it's fair to say that we're seeing the same trend that you've talked about. I would say about the majority of them are either looking at POCs or they're actually building very large-scale container deployments into tens of thousands of containers deployed in multiple data centers. So we're seeing that trend definitely. So within HPE, HPE is a big company, right?
Yeah.
We have a lot of technologies that we could bring from our friends from storage. Yeah. We have compute, we have networking. So I think our goal and what we like to offer to our customer is this whole container ecosystem solution stack.
Yeah.
That we could build on along with partners such as yourself.
Yeah.
Give our customers a tightly integrated type of solutions and give them choices.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a perfect sort of segue to the third piece. We've obviously Rancher and HPE have been working together for quite a while, and we've got some announcements that we're making. We're at the show now. These will be coming out in a couple of weeks, but tell us more about that. Let's talk about the work we've been doing and shed a little bit of light on for everybody and what's going to be coming out.
Sure. So we've been partnering, so we have seen quite a bit of interest within our customer base around Rancher. So Rancher is a cool product. So the engineering team, our solutions engineering team, has been teaming with the Rancher engineering team in building out a joint reference architecture that mirrors kind of a hybrid cloud type of DevOps scenario. So many of our customers are doing development in the cloud and deploying on-prem. And leveraging Rancher is that kind of the ubiquitous management platform. So we're building a joint reference architecture that reflects a use case. So what we'll do is we'll bring together Rancher along with our composable infrastructure, Synergy, along with Cloud Volumes, Nimble. And I'll let Michael talk a little bit about it.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so earlier this year, our CEO, Antonio Neri, he announced a concept called True Hybrid Cloud for Containers, right? And when we kind of double click on that, what that is basically it's Kubernetes and it's HPE Nimble Storage and HPE Cloud Volumes, right? And the key ingredient here is the ability to be able to transfer stateful workloads from on-premises to the public cloud, right? And when we say the public cloud, we talk about the managed Kubernetes services that AWS provides and Azure and so forth, right? And I think Rancher is like the perfect overlay for that story, right? Because with Rancher, you can manage your Kubernetes cluster regardless where they are, right?
Absolutely right. Yep.
And our storage component makes it very easy as well. We now have a golden frame in the Rancher store, in the Rancher catalog, right? You can deploy our drivers both on EKS and on premises. It's very easy, right? And we want to kind of bring that whole concept and not be exclusive to any partner. It's just like it's Kubernetes, that's the core technology.
Yep. It's all open.
HPE Nimble Storage, HPE Cloud Volumes, and we can also pair that together with compute platforms such as HP Synergy to be able to deploy it.
Call that the
at
composable.
scale. The composable aspect, exactly.
Platform.
So we bring all those technologies together, and we'll be able to create a killer solution for our joint customers.
And on the storage one, just to clarify, so that we're talking stateful applications, right? We're talking persistent storage, stateful applications, because that's been at the show this week. That's been a very consistent theme. And again, another sign of maturity.
Absolutely.
It's like, stateless is one thing. You start running your stateful applications where your data really matters, and all of a sudden you have an entirely new level of governance requirements, BCDR, all these different things that you require with enterprise-grade persistent storage.
Absolutely.
So it's an interesting space. Well, cool. While we wrap up, any sort of closing thoughts? Obviously, lots more to come. We'll have lots more to talk about with folks going forward. Yeah. But any closing thoughts before we wrap?
Yeah, so we'll be announcing this reference architecture. If you could go to hpe.com/reference architecture, we actually have a reference architecture library, and just type in Rancher, and you'll be able to see this reference architecture.
See, I like that. That's a good search. That's a good search term.
Yeah.
Hey, I think on that, any close? That sounds like a perfect way to close. Any other thoughts?
No, I'm all good. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.
Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate your time. Take care.